Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. Just 20 minutes to the hour of 7 o'clock this morning. And of course, it's Men's Health and Wellness Month. And in light of that, we're going to be starting off with some giveaways. 622-4010. Give us a call. Joining us this morning is Delicia Burris, the CEO and founder of Glorious Touch Health and Wellness Spa, to speak about self-care for the gentleman. Good morning, Delicia, and welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me here again.
It's wonderful to have you with us on the show this morning. It's a pleasure to have you. Hoping that you haven't been adversely affected by the weather in Tobago. So we're happy. We're happy to have you here. Delicia, let's get straight into the conversation, because one of the things that we always hear about is spas are for ladies, but you're going to debunk that for us this morning. Why should men go to the spa too?
Well, especially when we celebrate Men's Health Month, it is very crucial to highlight ways men can go to the spa for relaxation, stress management, and overall health and well-being. But men in the Caribbean does watch going to the spa as something unimportant and something feminine to do, and that should not be. As men deserve to be pampered, to go for relaxation and for stress management. So it is crucial for men to know that the spa is not just for females, it's good for overall health and well-being. Just going for a simple massage for the aches and pains, for a pedicure for the pedicurists to see what's going on with the nitty-gritty of the feet, for them to know what's going on with their bodies, also just for a facial to get rid of the dead skin, and just to come out for a nice glowing, a glowy skin, rejuvenation, and also just for a boost of confidence.
Now, again, there are some men who will hear this and say, well, it really doesn't matter, just going about with business as usual. But one of the things you reference is the nitty-gritty with feet. And we know that you, of course, do specialize when it comes to diabetics, healthcare as well, and skincare particularly. In your experience, do you see many men take that time to check out their skin, especially if they are living with diabetes or pre-diabetic?
Yes. Thanks for the social media and everything, and for the time that probably not long ago that men has looked at it as something so feminine and only for women, and also with the spas not making it so as feminine. Also, they're not naming it as pedicure anymore, especially with my spa. I just call it foot restoration and manly cure. It's not sounding as feminine, and it's more inviting, as in not looking so pink and luxurious just for women, but it's now making it just for men. So they're feeling more inviting, welcome. You're talking to them more about the services, everything more inviting to them. Even for the diabetics, you're more talking to them on why it's so crucial and important to take care of the feet. So due to that, and showing everything on social media now, they more want to come to take care of themselves and actually inviting their friends in. Because even with certain managers and in more higher posts, they're actually inviting their friends to come and take care of their health, knowing that they are the ones in so much of stressful jobs and positions. So with that now, I'm glad that men finally taking charge of their health.
622-4010. Give us a call and you could win a back massage at the Glorious Touch Health and Wellness Spa with Delicia Burris. Delicia, if a man came to you and he said, well, I don't really put my health first, I'm not too sure what's going on, what would you say to him?
I will actually have us sit down, talk to him of all the importance of taking care of one's health, listen to him of what's going on, if you have any aches or pains, if the family history of what is going on. Talk to him about the importance, as I will always give him my life story of my family life story of why it's so crucial, because I always talk about my late grandfather, my late dad, of why my dad didn't take care of himself and what happened to him. Even with my grandfather, he lived to 90 years, my dad lived to 69 years. And just given those income, those outcome, and with that, they were more understand because coming from a personal experience, because I had to take care of both of them. So with that, they'll feel more connected and say, right, because of those two stories, they will want to come and start to take care of themselves.
Delicia, we're giving away a back massage, of course, this morning, courtesy you and everybody at the Glorious Touch Health and Wellness Spa team. Let's speak about back massages and some of the physical benefits and mental benefits that are offered from this.
With back massages, it could help tremendously to help lower pressure, relaxation, and people need to remember anytime you go to a spa, even for a back massage, the necessity of a back massage is the relaxation. It is not a luxury, but it's a must for relaxation. Also, it can help us unwind, unease, help with the pain, and also with any tense muscles.
Delicia, is there a different approach physically when it comes to men and women and massaging or foot restoration? And if so, what are the different approaches that you employ?
I'll always tell them with men, they'll have a bit more callus build up. Some of them will not know what the difference is with their problem with any brittle nails, fungal infection. Some may think that the discoloration of the nails is just something normal. And men have an issue with seeking preventative and addressing health issues. So with that, you may have to just break it down a bit more, but make sure and let they understand that they need to take charge of their health to live longer, happier lives.
Now, in light of that, of course, we know that going to a spa is not going to replace going to your general practitioner, at least on an annual basis. But what you just shared there means that we may be able to determine if there is something going on internally from a spa visit. Is that correct?
Correct. It is very crucial for men to still do their preventative care, do their checkups, go to a doctor. I know for some men, due to their lifestyle choices and the social expectation, they'll have illnesses and may not check it, and that should not be. I know a lot of their significant others will always want them to go and do their checks. They may nag them, and for some men, nagging them would not be the greatest idea, but always push them to be doing their normal checks once or twice a year. Let them know about their family history from their parents, their grandparents, and let them know that if they want to live long, happier lives, they need to be doing their daily checks. They're doing their yearly checks, as it's very crucial because some of them will be going with their aches and pains throughout their lives until it's too late, and that should not be. My late dad was doing that, and he lived up to 69, while my grandfather had diabetes in his late 20s, and he lived up to 90. So with that big difference, I will always tell my clients, both male and females, do your checks, know what's going on. Even if you've been diagnosed with something, you could still live a long, healthy life once you take care of oneself.
Oh, Delicia, thank you so much for that. And thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's been a pleasure to have you. Just a reminder, of course, to those of you who are watching, we are going to be giving away a back massage for a very lucky gentleman. Delicia, have a great day.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Delicia Burris, CEO and founder of Glorious Touch Health and Wellness Spa, joining us this morning on the Now Morning Show. Stay tuned. There's more coming up after this break.